It's your boy James at the Stop Being Dirty, Stop Eating Dirty. Listen, just quick, just want to say, life is going to put you in some discouraging ass situations. You have to push through. You have to push through. That's just a small point I'm trying to make right now before we get into this video. You can't expect everything to just feel good, everybody to support you, everything to go the way that you plan it to go. It just simply does not work that way, unfortunately. So at the end of the day, just keep pushing, keep striving. You're fired! Oh my God. So, let's get right into this. So here's a backstory on what's going on. The Caffeine app comes out, you know, the whole smack goes off of URL, they do the Caffeine, the URL app, so on and so forth. Now, within this app, they went and offered a bunch of battle rappers a platform in order to stream. Blogging sense. So they do what I do under this Caffeine umbrella and they get some form of a salary. Everybody's salary is different. They get paid monthly depending on the tier you are, the fan base you have, and things like that. The more popular you are, the more money you get paid. But they had from low tiers, mid tiers, top tiers to no tiers. My fault. I'm talking loud. I'm trying to talk over the machines. Pardon me. You know, when I get into the Stop Being Dirty dungeon, it's a little loud, but bear with me. So they gave a bunch of everybody some opportunities to have their own little, you know, blogging show kind of thing under the Caffeine umbrella. You get notifications, whatnot. You go and watch their channel. They get paid what they get paid. Now, fast forward to recently, of yesterday or 2 days ago, they announced that basically everybody's fired. You could say everybody because it's not literally everybody, but when you're keeping 3 people out of 100, everybody got fired. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's happening. They didn't say exactly why, what, you know, whose fault it is, whatnot. You got to assume that the revenue they were putting out, they weren't getting back. That's how things usually end. That's how people get fired. That's how people get let go. That's how you end up moving on for certain ventures that you're in. It no longer is feasible. I gave that big breakdown right there for a reason. Because I have a different approach on what's happening right now. This is all your fault. And if you're wondering who I'm talking to, let me tell you. Every single person that was fired from this Caffeine blogging deal they were in, whoever got fired that didn't take an opportunity to use that platform to catapult them into their own entity of self-revenue, it is your fault. If you put all of your eggs in the basket for Caffeine, if you didn't make your separate website, separate clothing line, separate YouTube page, if you didn't do separate entities by using the platform that was just given to you, this was a built-in platform. Built in. They're already an app. They're already URL. This is already built and they put you under it. Why wouldn't you use that to catapult you into different ventures? This is not a too bad, oh well, too sad. It is a lesson. This is a lesson for everybody. When you get put into a situation, you have to maximize the most benefits you can get out of it for yourself. To provide for yourself, for your family, whatever it is. Yes, I say family, I'm taking it that deep. If you make a more, there's people out there that are teenagers that will never have to work. Now, there's a whole separate situation on how I feel, you know, a man should always work and discipline comes with the working field. But I'm talking about, in general, with this subject here, people are retiring from talking into a camera like this. Shit, I hope to be that one day. I hope to do that one day. It's a dream that you can just turn on your camera and this is your career, this is your life. You were given this opportunity to make that possibly happen for yourself, or even a smaller magnitude of that opportunity by using this platform to make your own. So that's my take on it. That's my real look on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like, how do you, I've been put in situations before where I had to work a certain job, but through associating myself with the proper people and asking the right questions around the people that I was rubbing shoulders with, I was able to get my foot into the door with this job that was a shit show, and meet somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody that one day called me into a better position for myself to make money. You have to learn to navigate better, to think of the worst case scenario. You know what I'm saying? You don't go, you don't shoot the club up and then run scrambling for a $50 plan B. You have the 2 for $22 off of Amazon on deck and ready. So, stay ready so you don't got to get ready kind of thing. So now as far as with that being said, on a positive note, it's not over for the people who I'm speaking of. If this is your chance right now to be on your Twitter, to be on your YouTube, to talk to the higher page having people in this company to promote the fact that if they want to see you, they can go watch you here now. They can go watch you there now. And it's like, yo, I know everybody that was subscribed to my Caffeine. I'm no longer on Caffeine, but come find me here. Or I'm building you can still do it right now. Like, yes, you're starting late in the game because you should have been had that ready, been had a YouTube going. But you can start today. Make and don't everybody's fired. Like, why do that? It's already over with. Some of the greatest sayings and life lessons come from old school sayings. Don't cry over spilt milk. The milk is spilt already. You're watching, all it's doing is going under the cabinet now, and it's hitting the kitchen rug. At the end of the day, there's only one thing to do with the milk that's already spilled. You have to think of the next move to make in order to clean this up. It's already spilled. You can't go back on that. So, with that being said, I feel like, a life lesson for us all is to take opportunities when given. There's definitely always, there's things that you can catapult on and really do for yourself, because at the end of the day, unfortunately, everybody's in it for self. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to be a malicious person or a bad business person or use people or things like that, but, in any malicious way. But using people, knowing, being in this circle and talking like this will get you to places where you need to get in life. You know what I'm saying? Don't compromise who you are, your self-integrity, but at the end of the day, open your mind to understanding that there's things going on around you that could be opportunities for you. You must be an opportunist. That doesn't have to be a negative thing. I feel like these words, and people are like, oh, you're an opportunist. Yes, I'm in a situation where I can see something that I can do for myself based on the situation that I put myself in. So because I'm associated with you and I see what you're doing and I make an idea of how I can do something for myself off of learning from you, that makes me wrong. I thought that made me smart and have intellect of thinking above my next step. Why would I want to work for you when one day I want to work for myself? That's my take on it. Let me know what y'all think. More blogs on the way. More, let me know, check that last video of me and ARP. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this channel, where I'm trying to go with everything is not just battle rap. I want to just talk to y'all about real life. I give y'all 30 seconds of that to a minute in the beginning of the videos or sometimes at the end, but there's going to be full blogs on it. It was all a method to my madness of understanding to not overwhelm people with a different category in which they don't view you for, but to stay true on why people support this channel, but also venture off to bigger things. And, because sky's the limit. I know I can believe in myself and I can believe in you too. So let's all win. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stop being dirty.